Hello, Mama. Tell me a little bit about you. What is your name?
Nichole. I'm
Nichole.
38
Okay.
and I live under the bridge.
Yeah.
On I live under the bridge on 4th and Beecher.
Wow. Ella me está diciendo que su nombre es Nicole, que ella vive debajo del puente. Tell me a little bit about you. How long have you been living on the bridge?
About 2 years.
About years?
2 years.
2 years.
Mm.
Okay. And what happened with you? Why are you living like this in this condition?
I actually had a 4-bedroom house on the south side, and then I started to use drugs, and I started to smoke crack, and
Okay.
then my money just started going really fast, and then I actually quit my job. I was a pest management manager. Um,
Wow.
yeah, for a long time, for a while, and um, I would smoke at work, and then I just like didn't want to go to work anymore, or I would smoke at work, and then actually I really like my job. I made really good money. But then like I started smoking, and then my money would go fast, and then like nobody approved of it. So then on top of that, I was fighting with everybody, and then I just like stopped taking my kids places. I stopped seeing my family, and then I just kind of like disappeared. Like I actually was living in um, West Dallas, and
Mhm.
then I moved to the South Side, and I didn't even tell anybody where I moved. Nobody knew where I moved. Nobody knew that I moved until they went to my house and saw that it was empty.
This is really terrible what happened to you. Tell me a little bit like since when you started using.
Um, so I started using Percocets, pills. I want to say about 14 years ago.
14 years
Yep.
ago
And
you
then
started.
I was on Percocets for a very long time. I was a CNA at West Dallas Hospital for like 10 years. Yeah, and I
Wow.
was so much bigger. Like, yeah, and then I hurt myself, and then when I hurt my back, they put me on more pills, and I was off work for so long. I was probably off work for like 8 months, and I lost so much muscle mass, and they put me through therapy. And then the company that I worked for decided that I couldn't come back because I didn't weigh enough. Um,
Wow.
and then I went to a couple more clinics, and I worked for them. And then
Wow.
I was doing pills the whole time there. And then I went from then I got clean, and I went to a Suboxone clinic, and I was
Mhm.
on Suboxone for like 9 years. And then um, like the Suboxone, I got really sick off of it. Like I felt like a robot. Like I had like I didn't laugh, I didn't cry, I wasn't happy. Like I just was like very dull. Like
Wow.
I I was just never happy. Like never like romantic. I didn't want to be touched. Like I just was like this the whole time. It was never like happy, or it was just like this. Like I could
Wow.
sit in front of my TV and look at my TV, and I wouldn't even be watching it, and I won't get up at all, and I'll feel like, and I'll sit there for hours. I could sit there all day and not eat, not go to the bathroom. It wasn't good for me. And then I went back to pills, and then I ended up dating this guy, and I tried to detox off of pills myself, and I was 6 weeks clean, but I was still really sick. Like I had no energy.
Wow.
So he gave me heroin, and then um, I ended up going out with a girlfriend, and she gave me something. I thought it was coke, but it wasn't. And then he gave me heroin, and I was still sick. And he was like, "I think she gave you fentanyl." So then he went and got fentanyl, and then the fentanyl is the only thing that made me not sick. And like, I mean, it's been since,
Give me a second. Give me
so
a
like
second.
14 years.
I like move like the sun is
So just,
like yeah. Who was the person who gave you the first time?
um,
Do you remember?
I used to have a lot of dentist problems. So I used to go to the dentist and get like my teeth worked on a lot and
Mm,
get teeth pulled. And my dentist would always prescribe me Percocets for
mm,
pain.
mhm.
And then I liked them. So then I would try and buy it from other people.